Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do the continuation of prepping the truck here for show season. But that being said, don't forget to go follow me over on Instagram at Austin04_Z71. And this is the last time you get to see these ugly white decals, because I've got brand new decals we're going to put on here in just a few minutes. But the reason I wanted to say show season and show you that is because anytime I go to a show, I post it on there so you guys know where I'm going. The first show I'm going to this year is March Nopi, and that is the last weekend in March. I will be there. I'm already getting DMs about it and comments here on YouTube, so yes, I'll be there, and I would love to meet a bunch of you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we've got work to do. Today we're going to finally replace that heater hose that's been leaking. If you guys watched the first vlog I did, we tried to do that and we didn't have the right tools. Well, today I've got the right tools. So heater hose, got to get those new decals on, and we're going to touch up spots on the frame. There's a couple spots that I want to sand down and repaint, and now that winter's over and hopefully there's no more salt, I'm going to go ahead and touch a lot of that up, get it painted, get it looking real nice. Probably clean up a little bit, some other stuff underneath the truck. And I'm also probably going to put the rock lights in today. If you guys saw the video, 2 videos back, I'm going to put the rock lights in today, but I'm probably going to do that on a separate video because that's going to be, because I think that needs its own installation video and not just thrown into my vlog. So today's video, like I said, heater hose, decals, repaint under the frame, and we might get into some other shenanigans since I am on break and don't have anywhere to be or do but just play with the truck. So let's get started on that heater hose. All right, so I didn't get the one off that I need to get off. I needed to get this one out of the way, but golly, I can only imagine some of the ways that people were coming up with getting these things off with screwdrivers, when you could literally get that entire pack of whatever off Amazon for like $6. The tool literally slides up in there, you push it in, and the hose just slides right out. Like, it's the easiest thing ever if you've got the right tool. I can't believe people really go through the trouble of trying to use something, you know, anything other than that tool. So now the problem is I had to take that one off right there because I need to be able to get to this one, which is the one that's actually busted right down there. So I'm going to put that little green tool over on the other side and get that one off. All right, so if any of you guys ever need to do it, the best way to go about it is once you get that one off, go from underneath with that tool to get this one to slide off over here. But I didn't really have any way to catch the coolant. Now what I did do is I let a lot of it run out. I mean, the tank was completely empty from where it had blew it out or whatever, because I knew I was changing it today, so I didn't bother putting any in it, so it wasn't so much. But yeah, be prepared that it's going to drain out, so either have a way to catch it or somewhere where it can drain and not kill the environment and everything else. But what we've got here is the new hose that you guys saw in that last video, and now what I got to do is, of course, hook it back up to the water pump right there, back up to the tank, the reservoir tank right there, hook the quick connector back into there. Same thing with where to lay it. That one needs to go in the one beside it, and it's as simple as that, and we'll be done with this part of the day. All right, guys, and just like that, it's fixed. And I'm going to put some coolant in it and start it up and make sure that it's not leaking out of any of these things, and then if it's not, then great. And I'm going to pick back up the camera and get started on more interesting stuff, that, or at least stuff that makes the truck look better that everybody actually sees. All right, guys, so here are the new decals, and they're chrome. They're sweet. So there's your chrome play button. The decals are chrome. There's the Instagram. Now this came from B50 vinyl, and let me show you here on his Instagram page. See if it'll focus here. Hopefully you guys can see that. See if I can get better lighting. Here we go. So there's his Instagram. Go give him a follow, and if you decide to get a decal from him, tell him that Bowtie Guy sent you. But I got these from him. Did a great job. They look great. They got here really quick. So what I'm gonna do is I went ahead and got the Bowtie Guy off that side, and I got that tape running across there, and I'm assuming and I'm hoping it's worked in the past that the defrost, the rear window defrost, that those lines are nice and straight, because that's what I always go off of. So I run that one piece of tape across so that way I can line these up nice and pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the Bowtie Guy 97 decal on there after I'll clean it off and see how it comes out. All right, so I still need to, you know, get some air bubbles out. I had to go meet my girlfriend for lunch, but I didn't have the time to push a lot of these air bubbles out. But man, they look good, and they're like the perfect size too. You know, I definitely think the YouTube symbol sticks out. I messed up a little bit right here where this was two different pieces, the bow tie and then the guy. They're a little close together at the bottom. It's a little bit crooked, and I was trying to get it off and fix it, but I couldn't get it off because the numbers and letters had stuck too good. So I'm pretty much stuck with that, but everything else, it came out really good, and I love that chrome. That is super cool. And I don't know anybody around here that's got ones just like that. Now that I say that, everyone's gonna go get them, but that's just about how that works. But like I showed you his Instagram there in the video, go check them out. Good pricing and great work. They definitely feel like quality vinyl, so it should hold up just fine. I shouldn't have any problems with it, but I'll let you guys know what goes down with it. But it's time now, or I'm gonna go get the third brake light and put the new third brake light in, and I'll film that. But then we're gonna get some masking paper, plastic, mask the whole truck off, because I don't want to overspray all over it, because the truck was just all clay barred. Mask off the wheels, because of course you don't want to overspray on that. And once I do that, we're gonna get under here, and you can kind of see there a couple spots that need to be touched up. Kind of sand them down a little bit and get under here with some paint and paint all this back up really nice. So let me go grab that third brake light and then we'll get started. All right guys, so I kind of started here. You can see here where I've already painted, and I'm just using like a flat black paint. I never do gloss. You know, I just shoot it flat black. So you see where I've already painted, you see where I've got to paint. And what I've done here is this has been scuffed up. You can see there's no grease on it or anything like that. You need to make sure you pressure wash it real good, which I did the other day with some degreaser, and sand it down if it's really rough. And this isn't too bad. I just scuffed over it with some Scotch-Brite. So now it's ready to be painted. So what I'm gonna do is go along this entire frame rail so you guys can see where we're at now and then where I'm at once I go. Probably gonna go all the way right here to where the leaf spring, first leaf spring mount is, and then I'll pick up the camera and show you guys what it looks like. All right, so if the camera will focus there, that's after about 2 coats. Some spots I did 3, like the body mount bracket right there. But you see, way better than we were before. And I can't stress enough that you've got to prep it before you paint it, because if you try to paint over grease and oil and stuff like that, it obviously is not going to stick and it's not going to last. So if you take the time and really clean under here good, sand it, scuff it just a little bit, and shoot it, and you're going to get a good job out of it. And especially if you want to shoot it gloss black, I know some guys want the frame to be nice and pretty and glossy, you really need to focus on that prep. So flat black allows you to kind of miss some spots and not be so particular, but if you're going to go gloss black, prep, you're definitely going to want to spend the time on prep. So I'm going to finish up the frame under here and get all the plastic off the truck and show you guys what it looks like after I'm done. All right guys, so I just finished, but I forgot to mention, when you're spraying like under the frame, undercoating or whatever, overspray is going everywhere. Now you see here what I've done is I've taken, this is just 3M car plastic, and covered my truck. Now not everybody has the ability to do this, but if you can't do this, at least have a clay bar ready, because you're going to get overspray on the paint of the truck. And every time I was in a wheel well, I had plastic. I made a cover for the wheels. So that just keeps all the overspray off your paint. And if you do happen to get some on there, it's not a big deal. If you have a clay bar, you can clay bar it off and it'll be just like new. But there we go, guys. Frame is all painted and it looks fantastic all the way down the frame there. Go over here. Actually, let's go up here to the front. I started pulling the plastic off and I was like, probably should mention that in the video. The front is all done, all up and along there. And same thing on the bottom side. All the way down, nice and pretty and black with no surface rust. So total time, I don't know, I guess I had about an hour and a half in the whole thing between getting this thing masked off and spraying it and all that. The paint you can use, Rust-Oleum, get that at Advance, Walmart, or whatever like that. Any type of flat black. You can even use high temp paint if you want to paint the exhaust and all that too. But just about any type, you know, Rust-Oleum or something along that lines will work good, as long as you prep it right. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip this plastic off the truck, and we'll close out the video. All right, guys, so that is going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, trying to do more of the vlog style with my day-to-day stuff that I do here to the truck, instead of it being so objective. But the reason I have it up here is I'm getting ready to put those new rock lights in, so that'll be the end of this video, but the beginning of the next video. So stay tuned if you want to see the installation video on that, because that's coming out here, I guess by the time this goes up. Give me 2 days. I usually try to keep 2 day spaces between each video, so stay tuned to that. If you're not already, go follow me over on Instagram at Austin04_Z71. Look how much bigger that is now. Now I don't have to like zoom in on it and all that. So I appreciate you guys watching. Drop any comments you got down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for all your support. The channel has grown amazingly this year so far, and I hope to continue to make good content for you guys and try to do more content as much as I can do with being school and work in my personal life. So thanks again for watching. Take care. Have a great day.